Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're actually going on a Royal Caribbean cruise. As you can see, we're in the port of Miami, setting sail here in just a little bit. Hopefully over the next few days I'll be putting out some vlogs of the islands we go to, amazing things on the ship, just all around fun while we hang out here on the Symphony of the Seas for Royal Caribbean. So come hang out. It's about 4 o'clock on sailing day. You can see that rainstorm kind of off over Fort Lauderdale, but that is the city of Miami off in the distance there. And then as you pan across, you can see all the skyscrapers, and then all the way down there is the open ocean, which we will be heading to shortly. We're making a few stops while we're on the ship. It is a 7-night, 8-day cruise, and we're going to hit Nassau and Jamaica, and there are CocoCay, Royal Caribbean's private island, and we'll see what other fun stuff we can find while exploring the ship over the next few days. So today's adventure takes us to CocoCay. It's Royal Caribbean's private island, kind of like Castaway Cay with Disney. They have a water playground, they have a water park you can buy extra tickets to. There's an adults-only pool, a beach club resort area that's all-inclusive, which is what we're going to be doing today, and just a lot of other fun things on the island, so we'll go explore.
Symphony of the biggest ship in the world.
I got a flavored ice cream.
This is the beach club section of CocoCay. They have an infinity pool, there's a bar, there's an entire place where you can get food and make reservations, and then you have your own private section of the beach as well. The Coco Beach Club add-on excursion, whatever you want to call it, worth 100%. The food is amazing. I got a fried lobster sandwich, and my wife got a filet mignon, and it's all included with being on the beach club. You have your own private beach, your own private infinity pool with that's heated. It's the only heated pool on the island. It's amazing, so highly recommend to do it. They even have a hot air balloon that will take you up over the island as well here at CocoCay. I don't think it's open right now because it is very windy and it has been raining on and off today. But yeah, there's a water playground and a whole pool area. There's a hot air balloon. There's the beach club. There's an adults only pool. There's shops. It's amazing here on CocoCay. This is day 2 of our 7-night, 8-day vacation on CocoCay. Tomorrow we are going to be at sea, so we'll explore a lot of the ship and check out some of the amenities on the boat itself. Kind of shows you how busy the island gets when 2 of the larger Oasis class ships are here. But it definitely pays to go to the beach club. That building there is actually part of the zip line that they have here on the island. That's another add-on you can do. And there's also the water park that has the tallest water slide in the world. That's another add-on as well. But everywhere you walk on this island is just gorgeous paradise. Yeah, if you look straight ahead, there's the largest, tallest water slide. And they do have Perfect Day at CocoCay merchandise as well. Spirit jerseys, jackets, swim shirts, t-shirts, hats, anything you can imagine. A little bit closer look at that giant water slide at the water park. There's also this giant splash area playground for kids. There's even a smaller one. Now this is actually not part of the water park. That's its own separate ticket to get into. This is all included with just being here on the island for your cruise for CocoCay. The water slide is included in the water park, so you do have to buy a separate ticket to get that. But like this big water park back there, or even the smaller pirate ship one that we're walking up to, is all included in your stay and your trip to a Perfect Day at CocoCay aboard Royal Caribbean ships. Like I said, this is their private island, so that's just for Royal Caribbean ships. Captain Jack's is a bar and food area right as you enter onto CocoCay here on the island, and then you do have this giant pirate ship water playground for kids. Again, this is included with just being here on the island, not part of that giant water slide water park behind it. And there's the entrance to the Thrill Water Park add-on with that giant water slide behind it. This island is huge. There's private beaches all along the coast that you can take tram rides to get to most of them. But everything is about a 10-minute walk. We walked back to the beach club. It only took about 10 minutes especially. So, you know, it's just a matter of what you want to do and where you want to go. This is deck number 8 on the Symphony of the Seas. This is Central Park. It's actually really, really beautiful in here. These are all real plants. Actual live growing plants. And then this is a bar that actually raises up. I don't know if you can see it down there, but from deck 5 all the way up here to deck 8 if you want to take it. This is all full of restaurants and bars and fancier, more upscale stores. Of course, they have it all decked out for Christmas because of the holidays next week. But beautiful little archway, and it's just really cool to see that all of this is live plants. Of course, you can also see up and see the water slides and the rest of the ship as well. If you have little ones, you can bring them to Adventure Ocean. Some really cool murals on either side of the walkway. We'll go check out what's over here. You can mail letters to Santa. And all these really cool murals. This is for kids if you want to drop them off while the adults have some fun. Looks like there's a theater back here as well. This is where we're going to try and go do some trivia in a little bit. And then there's 2 separate areas, or 3 actually, for toddlers, and then 3 to 5 and 6 to 8. And there's even one for 9 to 11 as well. There's even a spot here in an Ocean Adventure that's open to anybody ages 6 months to 36 months to come play with all these toys in a nice clean area. Want to make your way over to the boardwalk. On the very back of the ship is the Aqua Theater. This is where they put on shows throughout the evenings. And then if you look up, there's actually a rock climbing wall on either side of the ship. This is actually the bottom of the Ultimate Abyss. It's the longest slide on the sea. It's not a water slide, misspoke. It's actually just a regular slide, and you actually get on these weird, like, mats that slide you down faster. But yeah, that is the Ultimate Abyss slide. You go all the way up to the 16th floor and come all the way down to 6. So it's a 10-story slide. There's also this kids play area. There's a Johnny Rockets here, and we'll walk the rest of it once we head towards dinner. Then you see your drink and what's in it and how long it's going to make, and then you can actually stand here and watch the robot make your drink.
Are you John M?
Up here at the back of the boat, they have these flow riders where you can actually surf on the back of the boat, which is really cool. So you can see the big smokestacks up there. And then you have the Abyss, the ultimate Abyss slide. That's the 10-story slide I spoke about. This is the Royal Promenade where you actually enter the ship on day one. It's full of shops and different little areas. There's a couple bars. This is where the Bionic bar is. And there's an English pub. Guest relations is on this level. There's a whole bunch of really cool things on this entire level that you can check out throughout the duration of your cruise. It's so nice. You can just kind of wake up and just decide what you want to do. There's so many different options on the ship, from plays to lounges. There's kids activities. They're doing some kind of like pirate parade here on the Royal Promenade today on day 3. At least for our cruise, day 3 is a day at sea, and it's formal night or 70s attire tonight. But they do have a Starbucks here in the Royal Promenade, as you can see. It is not included in drink packages, but you can still purchase it just like a normal Starbucks as well. I believe you can use your stars as well. They do have a where are you or where you're at mug, like all the other locations, for the Symphony of the Seas specifically for this ship. This is the Royal Theatre. It is located on decks 4 and 5. This is where they do big productions. Kind of take a peek in the theater there. They are doing productions of Hairspray and a whole bunch of other things here in the Royal Theatre as well. Like I said, it is on deck 4 and 5 to enter the Royal Theatre. And then you can see one of the elevator systems there with these really pretty globes that have words in them. This is the lower level 4 entrance to the Royal Theatre. And then looks like they have some artwork on display over here today. There's also this giant melted blow pop statue. It looks like there's just a bunch of artwork set up down here. It's pretty cool. A lot of Thomas Kincaid Disney. Kind of see it behind the artwork, but this is the attic. This is where the comedy shows are. And it looks like they're doing a 70s Disco Inferno street party tonight to go with the 70s themed outfits for formal night tonight. They also have trivia down here and a whole bunch of other fun activities. You just got to keep checking on the Royal Caribbean app. And I'll give you a list of all the times of all the fun stuff that happens throughout the ship on every day of your cruise, about a week before you sail.
Molly, did you tell Dad that we ran into the piano man in the elevator?
In this elevator?
I think it was this one, or maybe the middle one.
Deck 5.
small?
No.
11, right?
Yeah. Thank you. Okay.
Going up. That's 9. Right, 11. To the wall.
Okay.
There's 11.
This is the loyalty desk and this little lounge area. It's all nautical themed. There's a bunch of like ships and a bar and this beautiful piano in the middle. This is on deck number 6, the floor right above the Royal Promenade where you enter into the boat. There's this really cool ship-themed bar and lounge up here.
And it's been there for a couple of weeks, as a matter of fact. Created 6 meters of swell, that's equivalent to somewhere between 15 and 20 feet occasionally. And we have our stabilizers working well, we have 3 engines online, so we're doing what we can in order to stabilize the ship. But obviously we need to get through this somehow, and as I said, tomorrow morning when we are back up in London, it will be steady as a rock, no more bumpy roads. It's coming a little extra right now here on the outskirts of this range.
16 nudos. Para hoy tenemos una temperatura en este momento de 26 grados centígrados y el día está parcialmente nublado con posibles lluvias pasajeras y los vientos soplan con una velocidad de 30 nudos. Para mañana en Labadí se espera un día parcialmente nublado con una pequeña posibilidad de que llueva durante la tarde. La temperatura para mañana será de 27 grados centígrados u 80 grados Fahrenheit. Y el atardecer hoy tendrá lugar a las 5:12 y el amanecer mañana súper temprano a las 6:18 de la mañana. Esto es todo, mis amigos. Pues les agradezco mucho por vuestro día a bordo de este maravilloso barco. Espero que tengan una excelente noche también con nosotros a bordo del Symphony of the Seas.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just 15 minutes, the Royal Promenade will come to life with our spring spectacular. For your safety and the safety of the performers, please stand by on one side of the promenade for him. Get ready and enjoy the show.
No, it does not.
Skinny toes.
Our mission is clear. To bring you sailors, lords, and gentlemen around us here under my command doors.
What do you see?
Find your post, hoist the sails up. Hoist the sails forward. Hoist the sails starboard. Hoist the sails port. Moving then, let's get cracking. Salty dogs, gondoliers, fishermen, and all the rest. Hear the beats of those drums, like the women, splendidly on the decks. Those Vikings, wonders of the deep blue seas. Just kidding, the master's work is never done. Get to make a distraction if I have to run.
Nice fake back too. Cool. You see them up there? There we go. So you said they're buy one get one? Are you texting them? Did you show me them?
I'll show them to you.
Do you have orange wedges? Oh, I drink. Oh, no, thank you. And I got a couple of them. Thank you. No, you can sit right there. That's mommy. Mommy. Great.
See how I spend them all? I'm still here.
Then another one, yeah.
The sounds of the Arabian Nights. Ahoy, Sinbad and the scimitar swinging sailors. Say that 3 times fast. Sinbad is adventure personified. Oh, you parents are.
No matter how we fight persistent.
Those look like a lot of the pools and hot tubs close early, but some of them do stay open later. And these whirlpools, there's about 2 or 3 of them that usually stay open after all the pools have closed for the evening up on deck 15. Also all over the ship are these weird cement, creepy, weird statues. They're like everywhere, but you gotta find them. They're not like in plain sight. There's one I know down in Central Park down there. It's kind of hard to see from here. And there's a bunch rock climbing on the rock climbing walls. If you are part of the suite class, that those lights up there in the very top, that's floor 17, deck 17. That is a coastal kitchen and suite lounge that is open to everyone. The concierge is up there. They'll help you get VIP seating for any of the shows, excursions, anything else you need while you're on vacation. But you go up there and it's kind of split. Like that half is the suite lounge and there's like hors d'oeuvres and like pastries and stuff like that. And then on the right hand side there is the coastal kitchen. You do need reservations for dinner there, but breakfast you can just walk up, and it is only for suite guests. And it's amazing. We had breakfast there the other day. It was really good, and we're gonna actually have dinner there one night before the cruise ends as well. Like I said, this is about halfway through the cruise that we're going on. Tomorrow we're going to Jamaica, which should be a lot of fun. I'll film a bunch of on the island and and go from there. And then we're have another day at sea, and then we go to Nassau in the Bahamas before heading back to Miami right before the holidays. So we'll see what we find tomorrow in Jamaica. Just outside the port, you can see the old buildings all throughout the town here. And then there's this walking trail that we're kind of on that takes you out by the ocean and these rocks. And you can see just how big the Symphony of the Seas is when you're out here. Beautiful little town here at Falmouth, Jamaica, on the Royal Caribbean Day here. Lots of amazing shops, restaurants, and little vendors. There's little amazing paths you can take to walk up and down the coast and see the ship and the ocean. They have live music and a lot of fun stuff. Another beautiful day here in the Bahamas aboard the Symphony of the Seas. Today is a day at sea. We are heading back up north to Nassau, which we will be at tomorrow before going back to Miami in a couple days. We're going to go check out the Windjammers buffet today and just kind of explore the ship some more, see some of the hidden gems of the ship. There's like artwork all over the place. There's a whole bunch of cool stuff. So we're going to hang out there and check all that out today. All over the ship there are these really cool pieces of artwork on every stairwell. Has like a different piece for each floor. Up on deck 16 is Windjammer's Marketplace. This is the buffet that is included with the cruise. So you come up, it's on either side. Usually in the morning they only have one side open and one side closed, but it is a full buffet. So yeah, you have your drinks, and then there's different stations for breakfast. Here at Windjammers, you have your bacon, hash browns, eggs, biscuits. There's a carving station. Then they have like yogurt bowls and grapefruit. Over medium eggs, eggs Benedict, more French toast and pancakes and waffles. Then you have your donuts and your muffins. And it changes between breakfast, lunch, and dinner throughout the day. There's also a drink stand where you can get coffee and tea and juice as well. And then, of course, if you eat at Windjammers, you have amazing views of either the ports that you're in or the ocean if it's a day at sea like it is today. Nice early morning play-through mini golf. A lot of the times if you wake up early enough, you kind of have everything to yourself. The buffet wasn't super crowded, and mini golf is empty. And now we're heading up to the back of the boat, all the way up on the 16th floor to get this amazing view of the ocean. This is where the ultimate abyss is, and the wave flow riders are. But just, I mean, you know, you can't beat that view. The trail of the boat as we make our way back up north towards Nassau in the Bahamas. if you make your way down to deck 6, this is the boardwalk. We've walked around here a few times, but it's kind of cool as you walk your way into the boardwalk. They have these statues on the way out that actually show the process of making a carousel horse. And then at the end of it is the carousel. Also here on the boardwalk you do have Boardwalk Doghouse. This is hot dogs. You can make your own hot dogs, and it is included with the giant mustard bottle. There's the Sugar Beach, which is a big candy store. That's an extra charge. There's ice cream in there as well. That's also an extra charge. The carousel is free to ride as many times as you want as soon as it opens. And then you have Playmakers. It's a sports bar, an arcade, and a little Surf Shack store, and Johnny Rockets. Johnny Rockets and Playmakers are both upcharge restaurants, so they're not included in the dining with just getting on the cruise, but you can pay extra and eat there at both locations. It does look though that Johnny Rockets does have a free continental breakfast every morning, so that's free, but if you want to do lunch or dinner there, it is an extra charge. But we were just up there on deck 16 playing, checking out the Ultimate Abyss, and then on deck 15 playing mini golf, and this is when we saw the Johnny Rockets waiters dancing in the middle of the boardwalk here. This is where it was just a little bit ago. On deck 4, this is one of the main dining room areas where you can check in to go eat dinner. And then on the other side is Casino Royale. This is the big casino that is on the ship. This is you can smoke in here. There is a tiny room on the other side that is non-smoking, but yeah, this is the Casino Royale casino here on the Symphony of the Seas. They have every kind of machine, and you can actually just add money to your SeaPass card, or you can put cash in the machines as well. You have table games. There's also a bar set up in the middle as well. Again, you can do it either cash, or there's a way of putting money on your SeaPass card to just play that way as well. Here on deck 12 is another upscale, extra added dining experience, which is Wonderland. It's a whole Alice in Wonderland themed restaurant, and they have like actors that play the Mad Hatter wandering around talking to you as you're eating, and it's a very unique and different food experience at Wonderland. There's another menu on this side. And then, like I said, there's just very unique artwork throughout the ship. Fruits and a toaster, orange juice, a coffee machine, and then they have bagels and donuts and yogurt. And then you can go sit out and overlook the ocean or the pool deck, which is our final port on the trip is Nassau in the Bahamas. See another cruise ship pulling in there. You can see Carnival cruise ship and a Virgin cruise ship docked at Nassau today as well. We actually found a pirate museum here in Nassau, and the first room you walk into is this full village and a full-size pirate ship, which is really cool.
Brazenly, they share out the contents of a stored-in chest, and we did a show.
They're all fake, but you also win through Ghostbusters as well.
See all the old pirate flags hanging up. If you're an Uncharted fan, you'll know who Henry Avery is. It's really cool to see all the big pirate lords and all their sigils here.
His position was, however, undermined by lack of support from the crown, and the force that he arrived with was decimated by colonies. In the face of the epidemic, the commander of the naval force...
Of course, no pirate museum would be without posters of old classic pirate-themed movies. of course, you exit through the gift shop.
If you're leaning away from the future is going to win every time.
Sunrises on our last day. We have made it back to Miami, Florida for the end of our 7-night, 8-day cruise aboard the Symphony of the Seas. I really hope you enjoyed tagging along on this amazing adventure. If you do like these videos, please subscribe to our channel, like these videos, share these videos. Any support we can get is greatly appreciated. But we look forward to doing more cruises like this and filming them and bringing them on here for you to watch. But until next time, we will see you then.